Now we're white. Let's see how this guy's gonna play the same opening. We're gonna play London again. This is also a lesson that you should always learn from your mistakes. He plays a different line, which makes sense. Let's play queen takes. I'm gonna play knight bd2. I'm gonna go queen b3 here, keeping the tension. And let's take that, I guess, and then go back. I feel like he's gonna go f5, but then he loses this. Queen d5 is a move. Okay, interesting. He just loses the pawn. He might have lost the knight. Okay, he does not lose the knight. But this is already another comfortable position for me against the same person. Okay, this is a free pawn. I'm gonna play c4 to gain space. If he plays knight b6, I'll play castles, I guess. I'm not gonna go for the free pawn though. If I wanted to here, I still could, but I wouldn't win the pawn. I don't think I would. Yeah, I wouldn't. But I'm just gonna go queen c2 because now I'm threatening this, or prepping that. He's gonna go f4 probably. I'm gonna go knight f3 to reroute the knight to e5. This actually isn't very comfortable to play as white. I might play e4 to get some counterplay going. He kind of has an attack on my king. Yeah, he goes g5, which is a big commitment to the king side. Can I take? I'm actually not very sure that this is good for me. I'm gonna go g3. By the way, if you don't understand the move g3, if he goes g4, I'm gonna go knight h4. Like this. By the way, a sacrifice does not work here. It's very tempting as black though. f4 is a move, okay, that he should have considered. I don't know if he did actually, so I take that back. I'm gonna go queen e4, threatening this pawn, and pin this pawn. He might go knight f6, but I'm just gonna take the pawn with the queen. Wow, we're actually having a lot of luck predicting moves today. I'm gonna go rook d1 to take the open file. He might go for, okay, interesting. Knight c3 attacking the rook. Just gonna play this. Rook d7 controls the 7th rank. Here I'm threatening to go f6, knight f5. Or just promote these pawns. Once again, I'm up 3 pawns against this guy. Rook d1 to attack the knight. It might trap it if I tried to. You know what? I will try to trap the knight. Oh, what's that? Yes, I win the knight, even though he probably could have escaped. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go e6. f6, at least the pawns get blocked. Okay, let's go e7. I'm gonna go f6. Oh, well. I actually lost most of my pawns, but I'm still completely winning. Expected. Let's just go for this. I'm gonna pre-move the game. Oops. Yeah, he resigns. We're actually almost at 1500. I'm just gonna go for it. Fine, let's just beat this guy up. For the last game for 1500 though, I'm gonna... Okay, sure. For the last game of 1500, I'm going to just play a different opponent because I think it's a little bit unfair that I'm playing this guy the entire time. Let's take with the knight or the bishop. Doesn't really matter. He doesn't have a... Okay, I'm gonna go queen b6 here to not lose the bishop here. Oh, I can't take back with the bishop, which is annoying. I probably should have went like queen c7. I think that's better. Okay, I'm gonna take. He might take back with the pawn or the knight. Knight, I think this is just... Oh, free knight. Yeah, because now this hangs. By the way, that was kind of like a discovered attack thing. I'm gonna trade queens, hopefully. Yeah. This guy doesn't actually play that fast. If you've noticed, by the way, for the last couple games, I've played faster. Let's take and play bishop c6. We got everything under control here. I'm gonna go rook d8, win the open file. Trying to go here. Yeah, I guess that's something you could consider. Yeah, he trades every time. Let's go b5. Let's go king f3. Here I'm just going to pick off the pawn. a4, he's probably going to go for. But I'm going to use this pawn as a distraction. Yeah, now I win a pawn. Let's go here. He doesn't have any counterplay with pawns. Yeah, he resigned on my move. Okay, I'm not going to play him now. I'm going to play somebody else. New 3 minute, and I'm almost at 1500. We play a 1501. Let's play d4 again. I hope he plays d5. Yeah, let's play London again. And I'm going to go e3. Knight c6. Okay, this is just theory. But, yeah, interesting. He played e6 first, which is kind of weird now. By the way, here is actually kind of annoying to play as white. Yeah, here he's trying to go knight b4, which I do not like. So I'm going to go a3 to stop knight b4 even more. Here he might go knight h5, so I'll play h3 to preserve my bishop. Let's castle. I'm going to go knight e5 here and take control of the e5 square. In the London system, whoever wins the battle for 2 center squares is usually better. In the position, at least. Bishop b5. I might just take because his bishop is now better than mine. I do realize he played this. So I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to somehow get my queen to h4, hopefully. I'm going to go queen e2 to try to do that. He might go knight e4. Yeah, knight e4 is actually a good move, which I don't really know what I should do. I'm going to go bishop h2 in case he goes f6, which might look like a bad move, but it's actually not. Yeah, I think he's a bit better here. I might have to trade and then play knight f3 to pressure this pawn over here. Okay, Queen E7 is a playable move. I actually don't really have any play here. I'm gonna go Rook D4, I guess, to like give my rook a bit more scope. But here his position's actually good. Knight G4 is a move, but I like Knight F3 more. Okay, yeah, he plays Knight C4. I'm gonna play E4 because I think it's the only chance I have to get some counterplay. Hopefully for a pawn majority, but he's actually doing okay here. Let's go E5. Wait. Taking gives him an isolated pawn, which means he can't really defend it with any other pawns because there's no pawns over here. Okay, here I'm threatening to win it. I'm going to play Queen C2. I don't think he has any of this stuff. His rook does line up like this though. I'm going to take, I believe I can now. Oh, he can go Rook E2. Oh, he doesn't. What? Wait. Okay, this doesn't win. If he goes Rook E1, okay. Makes sense. Oh, I have to play faster. I'm going to go G3. Rook E2. Just hoping he doesn't see that for some reason. Rook E3. Yeah, hopefully I don't lose this game. Oops. I might actually lose this game now. I'm going to try going here. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game because of how low my time is. Yeah. Oopsies. Yeah, I blundered this. Partly because I had low time. Yeah, not gonna win this game. Okay, I'm gonna resign this game. Because, okay, here we're gonna have to play a lot faster. Let's play the French again. C5. Yeah, this is classic. I'm gonna go Bishop D7, which is the variation I recommend. Okay, A3. I'm just gonna go here. Let's take and this. Bishop C2 is theory here. I actually recently had a game like this in one of my tournaments. Let's play Knight F5. Yeah, this is still theory. Not anymore. Well, I guess now it's still theory. Yeah, this guy's actually playing well. I'm not gonna make it to 50. Actually, if you guys want me to grind, I will, but it just takes one game. Queen B5 is playable. I'm gonna go here though. Oh, he has B5. Let's take and take and take. Let's take and castle. Here we're up a lot of time, which I like. Oh, rook b1 is a good move for him. Rook b1, then I lose the b7 pawn, and I'm not doing great. Well, okay. Let's go queen e7 to attack the knight at the same time. He's probably still going to go for this. Well, I don't want him to, but he's probably going to see it, considering, yeah. Knight c2. Oh, no, knight c2 does not work. I'm going to go b6. By the way, yes, knight takes e6 is what? Okay, he did not play knight takes e6, which is good for me, I guess. Here we're up a lot of time, and we're going to be white next game, hopefully. Rook b8, queen c1 does not work, so I'm going to take if rook b8. So hopefully he plays rook b8. He doesn't, but I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not going to go for a trade of. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I will. Okay, rook c4. And if he takes, then I win. Okay, he doesn't take. Let's play g5 to win space again. I'm going to go rook c3. And king g6 doesn't work. I'm going to try f4. Now he's actually the one who's low on time, which is nice. I'm going to go king f5 and take the pawn. I have like 2 connected passed pawns, so this should be winning. Oops, that was a mouse slip. Now this might be holdable, but I still don't actually like white's position here. Okay, hopefully this endgame is winning. If he plays rook takes, then I'm gonna play rook c4. Yeah, rook c4. I'm still gonna try for a win. Rook g4, I think. And then I'm gonna go e4. No, e5. But now I might, yeah, e5. Block the pawn. And win the pawn. Okay, I think I'm winning now. Oops, yeah, I am winning. Blunder by our opponent there. Yeah, let's take e4. Yeah, we win. Okay. No. Let's see how we played this game. Yeah, this was equal, actually. Yeah, I played a mouse slip. Let's see what happened here, because apparently I had a huge mistake. Yeah, I blundered b5. a5 is a bad move, yeah. Let's see how he blundered here. Yeah. I think rook h4 is a draw. Yeah. Maybe rook g3 is. Maybe king e3 isn't. I think. Let's see what f4 is. Okay, I'm just kidding. Let's play the last game to get to 1500. Oh, we're playing black. Okay, he might not play, actually. Well, if he doesn't want to play, then I guess I'll play another game. Hopefully I'm white, so we get to practice the London again, yes. Okay, he plays the modern, which is, I don't like recommend this opening, especially for beginners, and I don't recommend it for like, well, I guess advanced players could get used to playing positions with less space. I'm gonna go bishop e2 and castle. Okay, here I have to go h3. Here I still have to go h3, or else I'm completely losing. Let's go. Oh, I might go f4. I'm gonna go rook b1 to prepare a queenside attack. f4 is gonna be my, yeah. I have a pawn chain here. A rule to remember is that wherever your pawn chain's pointing, that's where you should attack. But I could also make a pawn chain pointing to it, so that logic is not always correct. I'm gonna go bishop e3. If he gives me doubled pawn, that's fine, because I got to attack his king. Queen h4 doesn't really do anything. I think I can play f4. Here I'm actually expecting him to take. This looks very, how do I say this? Whatever, just not good for black, because his queen's really stuck on the edge of the board. Whoa. Is this a good move? If I take, what will he do? He's gonna go for g3. So I might okay. It's actually a great move by our opponent. Yeah, our opponent played this well. Oh, he has queen g3. Hopefully he doesn't. Okay, e5. I can't play en passant. I'm gonna take the pawn. And I think I'll just go for bishop f2. Even though I do lose the bishop pair. Could go here. Wait. Free rook. Should I go for it though? I'm gonna offer him a queen trade. By the way, if he takes, he's admitting he has a bad position basically. But he doesn't. But now, I guess I could just take the, yeah, it doesn't really, it looks scary, and it is scary because it's still a threat you should worry about, but here we're up enough pieces that it's not really a threat. Okay, what? Free queen. Yeah, let's go. We got to 1500. Okay, today might be like a kind of a long video because we lost a game. Yeah, I actually didn't play the opening very well. Interesting. Yeah, I played bishop. Okay, queen. Oh yeah, queen d2 is just crushing. Let's see if I could have taken. Knight g4. And what if I took? Let's see. Wait, and then I take. He takes. What do I do here? Take? That's the only move, right? Yeah, that's the only move. Let's see. No, that blunders main one. Yeah, I think bishop takes g4 is the only move here. So I did play a blunder. Well, kind of. Knight b5 was the best move. Okay, it's still +1 here. Yeah, I don't know why I blundered the bishop. What if I took here? It was just going to be a draw or what? Let's see. King f1. And then here. King e1. Oh, then I can block. Okay. Well, today we got from 1400 to 1500, and it might be a long video because we lost one game, but we also got to 1500. And we're also gaining rating points a lot more slowly. So I'm gonna make the next videos a little shorter. Also, a quick announcement. School for me is gonna start on Wednesday next week. So I'm gonna be posting less. And hopefully you guys still view the videos and subscribe. So bye guys. See you next video.